Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Discovering Courage podcast. This is a courage concept episode, and this is something relatively new I've started, and it is to help you to build your confidence, move through your fears, so that you can live a bold life. Now, in order to support you in that, I've created a free membership site that inside houses all of these courage concepts and the audio and the video. It also includes videos that speak in depth about the 3 catalysts for courage that I write about in my book, Growing Bold. And those 3 catalysts for courage are setting a meaningful goal, building your self-confidence, and shifting your perspective. Today's courage concept number 3 is you can't always see your own gifts, but others can. Allow their belief to become yours. Now, I have several examples in my own life of this concept, and I'm going to share a short one with you, and then I'm going to share somebody else's story that I think is a little bit more exciting. When I lost 75 pounds, after I lost 75 pounds, I still saw myself as a big person. I did not see myself as a 125-pound woman. And everybody kept telling me, oh, you look so great, you look wonderful. And I was thinking, I still feel a little bit big. And I was actually wearing clothes that were 2 sizes too big because I didn't have that confidence or belief in myself that I was truly what I had become. And it took about a year or so for my brain to catch up with my body. And hearing people compliment me and saying how good I looked really helped to speed that process along. Now, a few months ago, I interviewed Devon Brown, and he is a professional event MC. And if you have not seen him in action, you are missing out because he is high energy and he gets the crowd going. And I interviewed him for my podcast a few months back, and he shared with me something that was really insightful around this concept. He was not so sure that he was going to be able to be the kind of MC that he wanted to be. In 1 minute, he had the crowd dancing, and the next minute he had them thinking pensively about a concept that will help to change their lives. It didn't exist back then when he was thinking about it, and so he wasn't so sure it was possible. But he started out on that journey, and he started MCing events and using his style of MCing. And after a while, people started saying, wow, that was an amazing event, really high energy. I loved it. Can you do my event? And he kept getting more and more business this way. And he said, he's been doing this for years now, but he said to me that it wasn't until about a year ago that he could call himself a professional event MC. Even though he was getting paid to do events, even though people were flying him here and there to do events, even though he didn't have to advertise and he was getting referrals, he could not see himself as a professional event MC. And he said what got him to believe in himself and that title was the validation from other people. People asking him to MC events, people telling him how excited they were that he emceed their event and how great he was. So this points directly to courage concept number 3. You can't always see your gifts, but others can. Allow their belief to become yours. Now I have some questions for you to help you to use this concept in your life. And these can be found in the membership site, and you can actually document them there. Question number 1, where in your life do you feel you don't measure up to your title or your image? Question number 2, what keeps you from believing you are truly that title or that image? What does your inner critic tell you about yourself in this area? Question number 3, think back to what others have shared with you about what you have accomplished and what has made you successful in this area. List the feedback that you have received. Now, if you can't remember anything that anybody has told you, then I would like for you to go and ask 5 people, 5 friends, what gifts that you have that have allowed you to achieve what you have achieved. And I want you to document that. And question number 4, or action number 4, next time that your inner critic tells you you are not that title or that image, I want you to replace that thought with one or all of the gifts that you have listed for question number 3. So there you have it. Courage concept number 3. You can't always see your own gifts, but others can. Allow their belief to become yours. Check out the membership site, www.thecouragecatalyst.com, and register there. And if you want to read more about the 3 catalysts for courage, and this concept actually that I read today, the primary catalyst is shifting your perspective. And if you want to read more about that, you can do that by ordering my book, Growing Bold: How to Overcome Fear, Build Confidence, and Love the Life You Live. And that is available on Amazon.com. That is all I have for you today. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you again next Monday for another courage concept. Bye for now.